Hi everyone. Today we are going to make the special accounting called farm accounting. So the farm accounting used to harvest your profit and how you're going to become a master in the farm accounting to know how much you have earned in the fields. That is what going to be explained in the farm accounting. What is farm accounting? If you ask, farm accounting is a crucial aspect of managing a farm business. It involves keeping track of all the financial transaction. It may be cash or it may be credit transaction, whatever it is, and the activities which are related to the farm, which includes the income, which may be capital income or revenue income, expenses, which may be capital or revenue, and whatever you are investing in the assets and whatever you are borrowing as a liabilities, all will be coming under the category of farm accounting. Effective farm accounting provides farmers with valuable information that help them make informed decisions about their operations, such as determining profitability, identifying areas for cost saving, cost reduction, and they can plan for the future and for their growth. What are the key components of the farm accounting means? There are several components are there that farmers need to be aware, such as like cash flow management, budgeting, record keeping, and tax planning. Even though in India, the farm accounting, that is agriculture incomes are like exempted, but still they have to know what is the amount of profit they have earned. And if suppose it is coming under the income tax rules, they should know how to do their tax planning also. So cash flow management involves monitoring the inflow and outflow of the cash in the farm business, which is essential for ensuring that there is enough money available to cover the expenses. Because uncertainty is certain. So we should know the reserve. We should know how much is the inflow, how much is the outflow based on the future. They have to calculate the money for the future expenses. Budgeting helps farmers plan and control their spending, while record keeping allows them to track their financial transaction and identify areas for improvement. And finally, tax planning helps the farmers to minimize their tax liability and maximize their deductions. Same time, they are facing a lot of challenges in their farm accounting. Farm accounting can be challenging for many farmers, especially those who lack formal training or experience in finance and accounting, because many maximum, if you can see that like the farmers are like not fully educated, they will be nominal educated only, basic education only they will be having, so they won't be having a good experience in the finance and accounting. Not only that, dealing with fluctuating commodity prices, managing debt and credit, and a lot of intermediaries are there, and navigating complex tax regulations or another challenge for the farmers. What are the benefits? The benefits are nothing but like the provided, this farm accounting provides farmers with numerous benefits, including improved financial management, increased profitability, and better decision making with the available profit. By keeping accurate records and analyzing their financial data, farmers can identify areas for improvement and make informed decisions about investment, pricing, and production. Additionally, effective farm accounting can help farmers secure financing from lenders and investors, as it determines their ability to manage their financial responsibility. So best practices in farm accounting is to ensure effective farm accounting. Farmers should follow several best practices, such as keeping detailed records, using accounting software, consulting with the financial advisors, and staying up to date on tax regulations. Other best practices includes separating personal and business finances, because you can see that the farmers generally use whatever like growing in the field, everything they will be using it. So there should be a proper separation with personal and the business finances, monitoring cash flow regularly and creating and sticking to the budget. By following these practices, farmers can improve their financial management and increases their likelihood of long-term success. So what are the different accounts to be maintained by farm accounting is very important. They have to make a cash account with the records, which should have all the cash transactions. Not only that, they have to maintain their like income, expenses, and very important, the inventory. Inventory is very, very important. So they have to maintain the inventory also. In the inventory, many accounts are there, like cattle account will be there, like livestock account will be there, crop account will be there, and so on. So the inventory is also one of the important accounts to be maintained by the like farm accounting. Additionally, they have to maintain like capital account and the machinery account. That means like all the assets account also should be maintained. At the same time, they have to maintain other loans and advances, whatever they are taking from the different financial institution, also should be maintained by the farm accounting. Okay, so very important is we can see that farm accounting is a critical aspect, managing successful farm business by keeping accurate records and analyzing financial data and following best practices. Farmers can improve their financial management and increase profitability and make informed decision and their operations. So these all are the like theoretical aspects of the farm accounting. Now we are moving to the practical aspect of the farm accounting. So one of the account to be maintained in the farm accounting is from crop account. So what is a crop account? The crop account is a financial statement that records the income and the expenses which are related to the particular crop. It provides a detailed summary of all the transactions related to the cultivation, harvesting, sale of crop for the specific period. So you can see that there is an example of one problem. So where we can see that in this problem, they have provided you the opening stock, which is fertilizers are there, seeds are there, wheat is there, and purchases of seed, fertilizer, and those are given, and wages. So generally wages can be paid in cash or in kind also will be given. In this problem, they have given paid in cash also and paid in by wheat, that is in kind, we will say that. So they are cultivating the wheat, and the wheat also will be given as a wages to the people. So sale of wheat is also given, and wheat consumed by the proprietor also given. Generally, I told you that whenever you are doing the problem, you should segregate the personal things and the business thing also. So here, if you see that wheat consumed by the proprietor, it's his own for the personal purpose. So this you have to keep it in your mind when you are doing the problem. Then depreciation on machinery is given. Further, lastly, they have given you the different types of the material which are lying in the as a closing stock. Wheat, seeds, and fertilizer. These three things are given as a closing stock. Okay, well, let us see what is the answer for this, how to create. So generally, crop account will have two sides, which is debit side and credit side. Debit side will be given all the expenses, and credit side you can show all the income. And if the expenses are less and the income is more, then you will get the profit in the as a gross profit, which can be transferred to P&L account of the farm account. Okay, so this is another account. We'll see the answer. This is the answer of the crop account, what we have already saw in the Excel. Okay, problem. So you saw that there is an opening stock. Always the crop account will start with the opening stock. So two opening stock is there, and you have to write the opening stock of the items. So here we had a wheat opening stock, seeds opening stock, and fertilizers opening stock. So these three things will be coming as a first item in the crop account. Next, we have to show the purchases. So here purchases, there are two things they have purchased. One is seeds and another one is fertilizer. So these two things are written as the purchases. Next, we have to see that is there any like machinery they are using for that, any depreciation is there, that we can write it here as a depreciation. So in this problem, there is a depreciation which is 20,000. Another one is very important, that is wages. So here wages are given in two kinds. One is by way of cash, another one by way of wheat also. So the by way of cash is 68,000, and by way of like wheat, whatever they have cultivated, that as given as a wages for the people who are worked in the field. So in kind is 46,000. This is nothing but this is the amount which is given as a form of wheat. Next, this is the last answer we will be taking it as. So I'm not going to tell that now. I'm coming to the credit side. By sale of wheat. This is nothing but sales are given, and this is what the contra entry. What does this means? Like if you see this, the 46,000 is the in kind given as wages. That is the cultivated wheat that will come in the both the side. Why? Because this wheat is like it is not sold and it is not lying in the field as a closing stock, but it is given as a wages in kind. That's why it has to be shown both the side. As one side it is as expenses, another side it is like disposed as in kind of wages also. So the always if in kind of like in kind wages are provided, that will be coming in both the side, shown as the expenses as well as shown in the income also. Okay, by drawing, what does this means? This is nothing but anything consumed by the proprietor for their personal purpose that we are showing as a drawings. That means the wheat, say totally how much ever the wheat has cultivated, that has to disposed. The disposal will come in the credit side. What kind? One in kind of sales, another one kind of like wages, another one in kind of the drawings by the proprietor, and remaining will be shown as a closing stock. So that is what the wheat. So total output of the wheat is in this problem divided into 4 categories. One is sales, another one is wages, another one is drawing, and the last one is as a closing stock. Then finally, you have a closing stock seeds and you have a closing stock of fertilizer. So in this problem, if you take the credit side is having highest to total, so 4,71,000. The same thing we will be writing in the credit side, debit side also, and the balancing figure is considered as profit, which shall be transferred to general P&L account. Why? Because the farmer may have so many accounts, like cattle account will be there, fishery will be there, so many accounts will be there. So all the income will be considered in the P&L account. Then general expenses will be shown in the P&L account. Then finally, the farmer will derive his own total income or expenses.